ASEAN. What is ASEAN? ASEAN is Association of Southeast Asian Nations. ASEAN community was established with the initial purpose of creating peace in Southeast Asia that brings about political stability. And when international trade in the world tends to discourage trade, ASEAN has focused on tightening and expanding trade and economic cooperation. The main objectives set out in the ASEAN Declaration such as encourage economic growth, social and cultural progress, promote stability, peace and security of region, support economic, social, cultural, scientific and management cooperation, promote mutual cooperation in training and research, promote cooperation in agriculture and industry, trade, transport, communication, and improvement of living standards. Encourage the Southeast Asian Studies curriculum. Promote cooperation with the regional organizations and international organizations. Birth of ASEAN. In 1967, the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN, was established in Bangkok by the 5 original member countries, namely Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, and Thailand. Later on, Brunei Darussalam has joined in 1984, and then Vietnam has joined in 1995, following with Laos and Myanmar in 1997, and the last, Cambodia in 1999. Let's continue to ASEAN Pillar. ASEAN Pillars is 3 key principles that will make ASEAN community has stable political, economic, and cultural community consisting of 3 pillars, such as ASEAN Political Security Community, or APSC, ASEAN Economic Community, or AEC, ASEAN Socio-Cultural Community, or ASCC. ASEAN Political Security Community, or APSC. ASEAN Political Security Community. Stability and political stability are fundamental to other developments. ASEAN Political and Security Community is the important pillar of one of 3 pillars. APSC will focus on ASEAN integration to ensure stability and peace in the region, so that the people of ASEAN live together peacefully and without military threats, new threats such as drug problems and transitional crime. The important goals: create the value of respect for diversity of religion, nationality, and concept of idea. Have a good interaction with global population. Example of action: Treaty of Amity and Cooperation, or TAC. Treaty on the Southeast Asia Nuclear Free Zone, SEANFC. ASEAN Economic Community, or AEC. The aim is to establish ASEAN as a single market and a joint production base, to move capital, goods, service, investment, skilled labor between the member countries, provide assistance to new ASEAN member states, Cambodia, Laos, PDR, Myanmar, and Vietnam, or CLMV, to reduce the development gap of ASEAN member states and help these countries to participate in the ASEAN economic integration process. Encourage ASEAN to integrate into the global community in an unfettered environment and promote the competitiveness of ASEAN. Promote cooperation in macroeconomic and monetary policy, infrastructure development and transportation system, legal cooperation framework development of agriculture cooperation, energy, tourism, human resource development by enhancing education and skill development of people. Example of action: ASEAN Free Trade Area or AFTA, ASEAN Investment Area or AIA, ASEAN Industrial Cooperation Scheme or AICO. ASEAN Socio-Cultural Community or ASCC. People are center, society of generosity and sharing. The people of ASEAN have a good living condition and are developed in all aspects to improve the quality of life of the people and promote sustainable using of natural resources. The important goals: human development, focus on the study of investment in human resources development, promote the right employment, promote information technology, facilitating access to science and technology apply, social welfare and protection, promote the security and food safety, health access to healthcare and promote healthy living, social justice and right, promote and protection of the right and welfare for women, elderly people, and disabled people, and protection of labor migration, promote CSR, corporation social responsibility, environmental sustainability, management of the environmental problems of the world, management and protection of natural proximity problems, promote sustainable development by environmental education and participation of public. Building an ASEAN identity, promote recognition of ASEAN and the sense of community, promote and conservation of the ASEAN cultural heritage. Narrowing the development gap, cooperation project, both international members, ASEAN members, and between ASEAN and the country outside the region. Most of the dialogues are both in the ASEAN framework, ASEAN +1 and ASEAN +3.